Hello everyone, welcome to Teamsport EKarting for this final in the series. Not the last race we're gonna show you because we have one next week. I say good luck to my friend Alan because he's also in the final with me. Next week we do have Samuel in the faster final, and today we're just gonna try our best in this final. We do have some annoyance when we are fighting with one of the drivers in the end. Stay tuned for that, it's really fun, and we're just gonna have some more battling today. Some more battling than you have seen the last few weeks where I just was running at the back. These drivers are a little bit closer to me, so that is a lot of fun. I decided this heat to do my chair all the way forward, so my seats all the way forward, which I haven't done previously. It was a little bit more to the back. But looking at the starting grid, we are in 8th. My friend Alan is in 10th, and as you can see, we're only 10 points behind first place, so technically we could still win, but it's gonna take a lot of effort, and they have to fall back as well because we are still using the points at the end to determine who has won this final. So we are getting ready to go out in our 8th spot, and then we're gonna go and try and win this race, or at least finish as high as possible. Normally my aim was in this heat, in these races, to finish in the top 10, but that is quite easy because there's only 11 drivers. So we're gonna try to aim a little bit higher. We're gonna try and aim for that 8th place, trying to at least maintain position, something we have not really done in these races for the last few sessions. So we're just waiting in the pit till we go to the grid. No qualification today. We're using the points to determine the grid positions. Most points goes to the front and least points is at the back. Now only 11 people, like I said, in this final, because next week I'm gonna be showing my friend Samuel's POV. He's in the faster final with 15 people. Lots of fun racing still to go in this memory event, these last two races. So we're going out to the grid. No qualification because just the points, like I said. And here we go, checking the brakes, checking if everything's working. We're gonna line up, and then we're gonna wait for the green light to go out and go racing. So here we go. It's a really fun race. He's making sure there's a little bit of separation between us as well, and we are going out. Now there will be something else in this session, a red flag actually. I didn't mention it yet, but you're gonna see it. It's gonna be really interesting, the reason, but I'll not spoil that. So yeah, just going to the grid, getting lined up on the outside. Normally I prefer the inside, but nothing really to do there. It's just determined on the points and nothing we can do about it. So we're looking to the left, looking who's next to us, looking who's behind us. My friend Alan starting right behind us in 10th, and then the 11th spot just lining up right and now. So we are ready to go racing. The marshals are getting to their post, the lights are gonna go, and then we're gonna see what we can do. Now talking to the guy next to me like we're gonna crash someone out. Of course we're not gonna do it on purpose, but it might happen. Crashes do happen here occasionally. So here we go to the lights. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 5 lights. Here we go, we are green, the quick green flag, and here we go, going trying around the outside. Number 9 has a great start, but we try and follow him through. Nothing to do there. Still in position in 9 because there's a little bit of contact, a little bit of banging, and actually almost a crash there. Someone didn't give enough room on the straight. We do lose a position because of the fighting in front of us, so unfortunately we've lost one position. Let's see if we can make it up. But here we go around this complex, right, left, but still nothing there. So here we go, and we're just a little bit behind, so there's nothing to do for us, no move to make for us. But here we go. I did not mention we have not one joker lap this race, but because it's the final we're gonna do 2 joker laps. So into lap 2 we're gonna have to be smart about it, maybe use a little bit of a yellow flag or anything, but there is a warning, no contact, because there was a lot of banging wheels and it hit it in the first lap. So here we go around the spiral again. We do lose a little bit of contact. The guys in front of us do get a better first lap, but we're gonna just make sure we're gonna follow them through and try and gain some time, because they are not that much quicker than me, and I have definitely been getting quicker throughout this event. Throughout the sessions my personal best has been coming down, and I'm gonna try and set a new personal best this race as well, but we'll see if we can manage. For now we are gaining on the guys in front. They are fighting a little bit. Looking behind me, we do have a lot of room, so no worries from anyone behind. Unfortunately my friend Alan did not have the greatest of races and did not have a lot of pace, so that means he will be finishing behind us. But we see the first person actually already going through the joker lap, so we already gained 1 position from that. We didn't do it yet. We're just gonna try and maintain this gap, and as we maybe hit someone or get close to someone, not hit them of course, but try and get close, then we might do the joker lap, try to undercut them as it would be in the Formula 1 series. But our goal right now is just to quick laps, get to the guy in front, catch up with them, and then try and overtake. We do hit the outside of the wall a little bit, that happens sometimes, and there's another 2 people going for that joker lap, so we're gaining 2 positions, so up to P6 for now. So that's the highest we've been in this series, so it's going really well, but we of course still have to do those joker laps as well. So we do have to try and push, maintain that gap, and try and maybe extend to the guys behind us, because they are quicker than me. They started further up the grid, which also means they're quicker, unfortunately, in this race series. So here we go through the spiral again a little bit of a mistake. We hit the wall, and that is gonna cost us a lot of time, so we actually gonna go and do the joker lap, our first joker lap, right, and now we do succeed this 2 position again. We give them up because I was slow, and it just makes sense to just do that joker lap after that mistake, get our head back in the game and try to not make that mistake again. We tried to take a little bit too much speed, go on throttle a little bit too much. My friend Samuel did give me some advice of how he takes the corner. I tried it and it did not work, so we're gonna go back to our own way of doing it. It is a little bit slower, unfortunately, but it's gonna make sure that we don't crash out like that. I do still have a little bit of pain from the first race you saw, and here we go, someone has to wait, and now we're gonna have to try and make a move. He had to wait because you cannot slow anyone down when you come out of the joker lap. But there's a yellow flag, someone has spun or something, I don't know what. We're gonna see maybe, but we're gonna try and stay just right behind us. The guy behind us is also just inches away, so it's really close, 7th through 9th, and we're just gonna have to try and maintain that gap. We go green again, and we're gonna try and attack that number 20 spot right now, and also maintain this place, not trying to lose that guy to that guy. So we go a little bit defensive through the spiral, still the guy behind us, but the guy in front of us is actually pulling away really quickly. He had a good start, and again someone goes through that joker lap, so we're up to P7 for now. But again, we have someone right behind us, which is really unfortunate, because that's gonna make my attention more towards the back and trying to defend instead of catching up to the guy in front. So here we go through the S's, and we get a little bit of a hit as well. This guy behind us just hit us because he's a little bit quicker, but yeah, we probably braked earlier than he thought, so we go defensive, and again we get hit, and it's really annoying, and it's gonna happen a lot this race. And it's probably this guy that hit me quite a few times, and it's gonna be really annoying. I was really annoyed with it. He hit me a few times because he is quicker, but this is no way to overtake or to drive. To hit someone is really annoying. He's gonna do it a few times up the hill as well, and that is really gonna cost us some lap time at the end, because he hits us just before turn-in, making sure that I have to correct a slide, and it's gonna take a lot of time out of it. So that's unfortunate, and it's cost us, as you can see, quite a lot of time to the guy in front as well, because we got hit on a really bad point. But he goes for joker lap, so we do overtake him back up to P6, but we still have to do 1 joker lap, and we now have him right behind us because the gap was growing. He decided to do it to not lose too many positions. I don't know if it's his first or second. We'll have to see at the end of the race which one it was, but P6 is a really good for me right now, so we are really happy with that. He does get a warning for no contact because they saw that he hit me a few times, which is not good, and he is getting a warning for that. If he keeps it up, then he will get a penalty, a 5-second penalty, but we're just gonna run our own race, and if he gets a penalty, we will see and maybe benefit. For now, P6, really good, and almost a third through this race. Our last lap, a 33.8, so that is good, getting close to our personal best, so we're not letting him distract us too much. Going through the double chicane or the double hairpin, we go and we do look behind us. He's quite a bit away, so maybe he took a joker lap. I don't know, because I don't remember and I haven't seen it in the race as well. I didn't notice until I looked behind me. So we are gonna do our joker lap right now because I think there's a good spot, but unfortunately we make a little bit of a mistake of it and we have to slow down back to P9, unfortunately. So one position to go until we're back at that P7. We want to go to the P8, I mean, not a P7. We want P8, so we're gonna try and attack. But these guys are battling, so they're gonna cost each other some lap time, which is good. And we are in the 33s as well normally. Of course, because we took the joke lap, we're a little bit slower because you have to take some more room or to take a wider line, go a little bit slower. But yeah, they're quite quick. They normally, if they would be alone, they might be quicker than me, but for now we can try and catch up because they will be battling for that P7 spot and we want it from them. So if they both maybe battle, we can overtake both of them and then keep them behind. We are catching up quite rapidly as well. The guy in front is definitely the slower of the two, so lap 13 and now in the 33.9s, and you can see we are closing up. That gap is shrinking rapidly, going to the spiral. A really good apex, we hit it beautifully, and here we go on the straight here. It of course has a little bit of a bend, but it's just a straight. You just straight line it, go through these S's, and then you go full throttle until you hit the next chicane. Here it is. You go here on the hairpin, you go hit the apex and full throttle again, and then we go up the hill and we are closing even further. So they are definitely slowing each other down, or at least the guy in front is slowing the guy behind down. So P7 is slower than P8 and we are right behind them, only 2-3 car lengths. They are quicker on a straight line, maybe a little bit of a weight advantage, but that doesn't matter. We actually do set a personal best because we are following them, and I'm always quicker when I'm following people, so that's something that is really helping right now in this battle. And here they go, the guy in front goes defensive, the guy behind tries to switch back, doesn't work, and they are even slower right now because of the defensive driving, and now we are definitely going to catch up. And the guy, so we're just behind them, we're joining this battle as of now, so it's now a three-way fight for 7th place, and the guy I think in front of it with the white helmet was the guy that was quicker, that hit me a few times. So they're just right behind me for now, and I'm just following them, just trying to get close. They're quite a bit lighter than me because they're just gaining time on the straights, but in the corners, especially when they go defensive like this, I'm definitely gaining some time. He tries to switch back, tries to go on the inside, the guy in front goes defensive, the white helmet, and I actually get a little bit of contact, but here they go, still side by side. The white helmet just shoves him out of the way, and now we are up to P8 because the white helmet shoved the guy with the other helmet out of the way, and it gives us a little bit of position. So again, we have someone right behind us, but we're doing really well. We gain the position back up to P8, our goal, and now try and attack P7, but he unfortunately is going to be a little bit quicker halfway through this race. So we do have the guy behind me, so the guy that hit me a few times is now in front of me, but unfortunately the guy behind is doing the same thing. He's gonna be a little bit quicker, he is lighter, and especially up the hill that's gonna make a little bit of a difference. But instead of being nice about it and trying to really make sure that he doesn't hit me or try to make sure that he gets through, he just tries to bump me. And normally on a straight line that would be something that would be really great. Bump drafting is something you could do to give me a little bit more speed, but not when I'm steering in, so that is going to be a bit annoying. We're going to try to do our best, make sure he does stay behind it. And I did notice he doesn't really attack. There is a little bit of a gap right now, but when he is close behind us going into lap 18 now, he does not really go for a move, doesn't go for a lunge. Even if he's really close, he is quicker than me, and he is definitely later on the brakes at some point, but for some reason he just sticks behind. So I'm definitely gonna make use of that and not go defensive, just do our normal lines, make sure we get a quick as lap time as possible. So here we go through lap 18, we're going up the hill again in a few seconds. We do hit this apex beautifully, we go up the hill, and then we actually get a hit, as you can see, and I have to correct some oversteer. He is now beside us, but he lets us through again because we're on the inside. But there is what I mean, he does that quite a few times. The marshals can't see it because it's going up the hill and there's no one there, but it's really annoying, and it's going to cost us quite a bit of lap time because it's, yeah, we are just matching the guy in front if we are doing our own thing. But if he is making sure that I don't hit the apex, then it's going to be taking some time away from me, and it's gonna make me, yeah, I'm just gonna be busy with him, just gonna be thinking about him. Again, a hit up the hill, and it's starting to really annoy me right now because that is not how you race. I know that you can sometimes hit someone on accident or try to bump draft like I explained before, but this is just very annoying, and it's just costing us the chance to attack P7, or even for him to maybe gain some time for him. If we battle with P7, he could maybe get passed as well, but for now it's not doing anything. It's just really annoying, so that's a little bit unfortunate, and it's gonna mean that we're gonna have 12 laps. We're just gonna be defending from the guy behind me, and that's okay. I have been doing that before with some heats, that we do have some defensive drive, but yeah, I definitely think that I could have attacked first of the 7th position, not first. What am I thinking? Never gonna get first, but actually I see something else right now. We do have a new personal best, so even though we are getting distracted, we do have a brilliant lap, 33.5, so really good lap, a really quick lap as well. So definitely happy with that we did improve our personal best again, and we have improved it throughout this event. So even though we have not been performing our best, I think we do have a really good improvement on our lap time. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm proud of, and definitely that my lap times are regularly in the 33s, while my personal best before was a 33.9. I wasn't really getting close to it, so we are definitely doing better than I had expected, than it felt like. So yeah, definitely something to take away, and when we go to a new memory event or new race series, that I just have to stay calm, do my best, and not feel those nerves, because the nerves definitely played a part. But again, we are now right in front of number 9 or P9, and he is really trying to get past. But again, like I said, I noticed that he is not lunging here. For example, he's not trying to get side by side into the hairpin downwards, or even into any other of the hairpins. So we go into the right and left complex, and still he is right behind us, and he does have a better drive. Most of the time he just gets a little bit more speed because he's a little bit lighter, but he's not doing anything with it. So we're just gonna keep to our line, gonna try to keep these laps in the 33s as much as possible. And again, we do set a 33.6, so definitely good that we can now consistently stay in those 33s, whereas before we were in the 34s. So this final definitely got quicker throughout this event, and my friend Samuel is going to be amazingly quick in that final next week, final A. So really a privilege that we can watch that next week. But for now, 8 laps to go in this, after this lap, in this final B with the slower drivers, and we are still on target, but again get a little bit of a hit when we go up the hill. And again, when we go through this double chicane, he really thinks it's good to hit me and to let me know he's there, and I'm just getting a little bit annoyed because I know that is not the way to go. But yeah, I did see a short on YouTube recently that said it is okay that you should hit someone, but yeah, it's just pushing someone out of the way, and it's not that fun. It just gets annoying, and especially if you do it on the apex, then you are making me slower and slowing yourself down if you can't overtake. But again, a hit there, but we're gonna just stop talking about it and just gonna focus on the race. And as you can see, the gap in front is not growing that much, so maybe we could just get there and get that P7 still with 6 laps to go after this one. But we are getting harassed. He is right up our backside, and right now he is just pushing us along almost, and that is the reason why we do get hit a few times. So he might have a sniff here or look to the inside, but again, noticing he isn't trying anything, we just take the normal line, get a hit again, look behind us, where is he, and it slows him down as well. And maybe he could use those time when he hits me to try and get side by side like he has done now, a really great switchback. But unfortunately on the outside for the spiral, we have defended here a lot, but he again tries to switch back, is on our left, but knowing that in this right and left complex, this is a long right-hander, and if you're on the outside you get pushed wide and you're not really doing anything to overtake. So he's still right behind us, but again, no lunge or anything into this corner, into the hairpin, and nothing here as well. Again a hit, and as you can see, we were heading for the apex, but that hit really annoying and makes us miss the apex. So yeah, that's unfortunately gives us 34.2 as well. So you can definitely see it's slowing us down, the defensive driving and the hits, and we are now going a little bit more defensive. I have given up on catching P7. It's just about keeping P9 behind me right now, and just we're going a little bit more defensive. It's gonna cost us a little bit of lap time, but I'm just done with everything that's happening, done with the hits, and we're just gonna make sure he doesn't try anything funny going into these last 4 laps to go. And we have done all of our joker laps, so we don't have to worry about that. This is pure racing into lap 29, going through the double hairpin, the chicane, and it's quite easy to stay in front. Again, we just take the normal line, knowing that he will not try anything into the hairpin. It's really good to know that he is not trying anything, making sure that we just take our normal line and not lose more time than we need to. But we're just outside of those 33 lap times, so we're gonna try to get in there as well if it is possible. Looking behind us, he is right behind. We go defensive, we have to go defensive to the inside. He tries to switch back again, is on the outside. Make sure we push him into the wall or to the wall so he can't get alongside, and this double hairpin is making sure that we stay in front again. He is really attacking now. He also knows that time is running out, only a few more laps to go, or in the race we thought a few more minutes to go, so the time is ticking, clock is ticking. I mean, it's really going down to the wire, and I stretch my leg because I'm more forward than used to, getting a little bit of a sore leg there, but we did manage to get a little bit more of a gap because he went into attack, couldn't get a great line, and so we are going into the penultimate lap in front of him, 34.0 as well, so not quite in the 33s, and he's right behind it, so he's definitely quicker, gaining quite a lot of time but not trying anything, and we're making sure that he doesn't try anything or doesn't get any opportunity to put it alongside us or put it even past us, with one more lap to go after this one. So here we go, almost at the line, almost at the hairpin up top, and again a normal line because we know he's not gonna try and put it next to us, which is a really good thing to know. So here we go, we do have 32 a lap and we are going through the double hairpin, and then something really interesting happens because we get a red flag actually, so the session is stopped and the guy behind us has gone. I don't know where he is, but we're all standing still right and now, and there was a little bit of confusion what was happening, and eventually we found out the guy behind me, his card was empty, no more electricity, no more battery power for him. So we're gonna end this session right here, right now, and we're gonna go have a look at the standings in a few seconds. Here we go. We see the in lap and finish flag because we are done for today. He doesn't have any more drive and we have to cut this session a little bit short. I think we have about 2 or 3 minutes to go, so not more. And Isis has won. She has that a really quick lap time as well in the 32.5s, and we finish in P8 with my friend Alan unfortunately finishing last and getting the least amount of points. But yeah, a decent race, decent lap time, so something that we're gonna have to be proud of, and we finish in P9. The guys in front of me finished a little bit better, and unfortunately Glenn and Frederik are now in front of me. I think Glenn overtook me as well with 1 point, and my friend Alan does stay in 10th with 48 points. So we do have one more driver. He is in 11 with 48 points, so actually the same amount of points as Alan, but of course he is my friend, so I'm gonna put him in front, of course. So there we go, a really great race, a really great heat. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for the next final, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.